I'm running out of black bald characters. I was like this close. Obviously, if that kick didn't go in, I would have came on this podcast this week and said, never ever wear those white uniforms again. But we won, so I'm like all for it. Like, we gotta wear them every day. Who's your standout player of the game? The Will Toonen standout player.
Eric Wilson.
Eric Wilson.
Dude, Eric Wilson went crazy, man. Next man up.
Dude, all the E-Wills are balling. Emmanuel's been having his weeks, and then Evan Williams, I think, is
Rookie of the year, man.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm trying to find odds
honestly,
on it,
like
to be honest with
he's
you.
in the conversation. At least defensive rookie of the year.
Oh, yeah.
That's my Pookie right there. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Toonen to Dillon, episode 26, the Halloween edition. If you couldn't tell, we're sitting here dressed up. I'm Frozone from Incredibles.
I'm Christopher Moltisanti from The Sopranos.
He's also Will Toonen.
Yeah, I'm also Will Toonen, but yeah, Christopher Moltisanti today.
If you didn't know who it was, it's not a guess. It's Will Toonen. And, hey, we appreciate all the support you guys have been giving us on socials. Instagram, as you can see here. 25,000, I like to say. We'll manifest it. 2,500 followers. The YouTube subscribers have been awesome, and we appreciate all the comments and things and kind of like helpful suggestions you guys have given us. Make sure you guys go check out the YouTube memberships now that we have. We got a bunch of extra perks that you guys can have, as well as access to, a couple of them are access to blooper reels, monthly meetup calls on Zoom. We'll have that whole community meetup and a bunch of other stuff. So go ahead and check that out. And last announcement is up here in the background, we have a golden snitch. If you've ever seen Harry Potter, there's a golden snitch. And somewhere in the background there, if you find it, screenshot it and go ahead and post it on Instagram, post it on your story, and tag Toonen to Dillon. And first person to do that and tag it and we see it will be getting the first ever autograph picture, Toonen to Dillon, picture of me and...
Dude,
this guy will.
I just took a beer. This thing is... I don't know. I suggest anybody wearing a neck brace. That's tough, man.
So let's get into Halloween, shall we?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
So what's the thought process going into, like, picking a Halloween costume for you? Like, is it just, like... Does it just spark a thought, like a little inspiration?
Yeah.
Are you looking like you Googling different stuff? Are you going with the trends?
Yeah.
Like what's your thought process in choosing your Halloween costume?
Well, honestly, right now, my biggest thought process and worry is I'm running out of black bald characters to do. So this year, obviously for the podcast, I'm Frozone today. For the Packers Halloween party, I'm gonna be Michael Jordan from Space Jam. And then for the family Halloween costume,
GOAT, by the way.
I'm going to be who is Samuel L. Jackson? What's his name in Star Wars?
Oh, Mace Windu.
I'm going to be Mace Windu with the purple lightsaber. But I'm like, damn, should I have just worn one costume? Because now I'm three people out.
Yeah, you just knocked out three. Yeah, that's tough, man. You can do, there's some more we can think of. You can do Mike Tyson. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I could do Mike. We got options, but it's. I hope to dress up for many, many, many more. We just need more black bald character representation out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Cast me. That's my little IMBD plug for any producers out there. What about yourself?
I don't know, dude. Like for like in the past, it's been just go to Party City. When I was in college, it was like just go to Party City and pick something up. I don't know, just walk through the aisles and be like, yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
Or like, oh, we'll do that. I think that's how I ended up being a pimp one year, which was pretty funny. And then sometimes I just get inspirations, like I'm like vibing with something. Like one year I was Soulja Boy. That was entertaining. Like that. I was just into Soulja Boy for a little bit. I was like, that'd be a funny costume. And then I've just been. I love The Sopranos. I'm like, I caught an episode. I saw the episode where he gets like fakes, or he's about to get executed, and then it's just to scare him, and then he ends up in a neck brace, and he's at the funeral like this in a neck brace. I thought that was very funny. I was like, that'd be a good costume.
That's my costume. I'm not gonna lie, I was in between this and Pickle Rick.
Oh, Pickle Rick would be so good.
The only reason I didn't get Pickle Rick is because you couldn't see the face. I feel like trying to do Masked Singer but do Masked Podcast might be tough. Tough for the clips.
Yeah. That is good though. I like the glasses. Yeah, they're touching your pupils, but
bro, like every time I blink, it like I'm rubbing against the glasses here. I'm trying to add extra room, but it's not working. I got
you gotta wear glasses underneath your glasses,
bro. I got freaking styrofoam particles going around my eyes, bro.
Dude,
I'm gonna be down
terrible.
bad. But this is for you guys listening and watching the pod.
You're gonna get another sty, dude.
Yo, sty, bro. Styes are the worst.
I've never had one. Can you explain to the listeners what a sty is?
I mean, I don't know the exact medical term, but pain in the fucking, or sorry, it's a pain in your eye. It's like a little, I don't know what exactly it is.
Is it just like bumps on your eye?
Yeah, it's like a bruise or something. It's not fun. It's not fun, and it's very, very painful. I had one when we went down to Florida this year. I left my contacts in too long.
Is that how it happened?
Yeah, that's on me. I should have definitely taken it out. I don't think it was a sty. I think it's like a ulcer or something like that.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
But it's like bumps on your eye. It's better than what Claudia always gets.
Yeah,
Claudia gets a pink eye all the time.
Yeah, you can't.
She'd be farting on her own pillow and then sleeping. She's like, "Oh, good night."
little Bucky Chamber action.
Bucky Chamber. Oh god, that's
no pun intended. I've been on my puns lately.
You been on your puns, your dad jokes,
bro. It's reached an all-time high. Gab did. She made a post because we were down in Kohler. We'll get to that in a sec. We went did a little Kohler food and wine festival, but she took a post. I am the cameraman behind all the posts, by the way. So somebody give me my flowers,
photo creds,
or a little PC would be nice. Photo creds in the chat, but she had this outfit, and I said falling for like the fall colors or something like that. I don't know. Falling for. You had to be there. Whatever the caption was.
Go check out G Dillon's post.
It was punny. And then she
there you go.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Never mind. Delete it.
No, you got it, man.
But go check it out. I said something, bro. I thought it was hilarious. It wasn't that funny.
Dad jokes, it's got to be in the moment, right?
Dad joke season it's always season for dad's season. Speaking of the season, and speaking of being dads, LeBron James, the GOAT, is about to start the regular season with his son on the team.
Did Bronny make the team?
Bro, of course Bronny made the team, bro. You saw he dropped like 14 points the other night, man.
Oh, I didn't see. I don't watch preseason NBA. It's football season.
Hey.
The NBA should start like Christmas Day.
Nah.
Yeah, dude. Their season's way too long.
Nah, bro. Baseball season's too long.
They're both too long. That's why the NFL dominates the United States. Dude.
Everybody should only play 17 games. Yeah,
dude. Seriously, it would be intense, full contact football or basketball.
Who you got winning the NBA this year?
Dude, I just hope to steal one in Wembanyama's era, dude. Honestly, I want the Bucks to win, but
no.
Who do I think is gonna win?
Who do you think is going to win?
The Bucks. I'm a homer, dude. Like I really believe the Bucks are gonna win.
Yeah.
I mean, Damian Lillard and Giannis, if they're healthy going into the playoffs, both of them.
Yep.
That's a tough squad to beat.
I like it. I like it. That's what I was gonna say. I was hoping you were polled and went with somebody else, but
no. I mean, I don't like anybody else. What do you want to say? The Knicks?
No,
the Sixers.
I would never say the Knicks.
You probably say go Celtics.
No,
I hate the Celtics.
Hate is a strong word.
I just don't like the Celtics. How about that? That's better.
That's fair.
I like some of the players on the Celtics.
Who you like on the Celtics? Sam Hauser.
I like on
Our
the Celtics.
Guy.
Yep. But let's go back to football, bro. It's football season, like I said.
Yeah.
How about that Packers dub?
How about the Packers dub in the all-white unis?
Icy.
The all-white unis, super icy. Where's my super suit?
Frozone on the jerseys right there.
Yeah, I should show up to the next time we wear all white. I should wear these.
That'd be funny.
But yeah, man, that was an awesome atmosphere down there. Seeing everybody, the whole stadium. We had the towels going at one point.
The whole stadium like really showed out. Like they handed out towels, not like shirts or anything, and everybody was for the most part seemed like they were all wearing white. So it was fun to see. Yeah, man. No, it was awesome vibes down there, and I was like this close. Obviously, if that kick didn't go in, I would have came on this podcast this week and said, never ever wear those white uniforms again. But we won, so I'm like all for it. Like we got to wear them every day. Yeah, dude. The alternate jerseys, man. I mean, it's like for the Packers to wear alternate jerseys, kind of almost like it's almost. I saw this take where it's almost a crime, which I kind of agree with because our home uniforms of the green and yellow are so iconic, and it's such a good football look. It's
Big
tough
Cat
to.
said.
Big Cat said that.
Big
Yeah,
Cat.
yeah.
It was like, I hate the Packers, but
They have one of the best jerseys.
no, he said their colors are football.
Yeah, they are. We are football.
Yeah, and once again, like the Packers live rent free in Bears' minds. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah.
he can't see football without thinking of the Packers.
That's so true. Yeah.
Get Big Cat on the pod. Let's grow him.
Yeah. Get Barstool out here.
Yeah, man. No, that's awesome.
But no, what a W, man. A lot of standout players. Defense went nuts, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
who's your standout player of the game? The Will Toonen Standout Player Award recipient this week is
Eric Wilson.
Eric Wilson.
Dude, Eric Wilson went crazy, man. Next man up. You know, that's always said in football. Quay went down, unfortunately. Hopefully he's okay.
Yep.
But Eric, man, he stepped up, man. He really fits well in that 4-3 role and different schemes we were sending, blitz schemes, I should say. We were sending at them. Texans could not keep up. Like every third down, I saw this stat: 12 out of the 14 third downs that the Texans had, C.J. Stroud was under pressure.
Damn. Did you know in high school his number was 11?
Okay.
And so his nickname is Uno Uno.
Oh, really? Do you guys call him that?
I call him that. So if he ever comes on the pod,
Uno.
it's not going to be the Eric Wilson episode. It's going to be Uno Uno.
Uno.
And you had to listen to this pod to know what the heck we're talking about.
Yeah, Easter eggs.
Dude, all the E-Wills are balling. Emmanuel's been having his weeks, and then Evan Williams, I think, is like
Rookie of the year, man.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm
like
trying to find odds
honestly,
on it,
like
to be honest with
he's
you.
in the conversation. At least defensive rookie of the year.
Oh, yeah.
That's my Pookie right there.
So, okay, explain the Pookie to me because you jokingly said that.
Yeah, well, so
But that's J Love, like in
I
the
know everybody calls J Love Pookie. He can be your Pookie. My Pookie's Evan Williams.
All right, it is funny. Like every time Ronica posts, like you'll see like everyone's
where's
like,
my glorious king?
Yeah, where's my Pookie and all this stuff.
No,
that's good content.
I think Evan Williams' birthday. I want to say his birthday was like during OTAs or during camp or something. I want to say his girlfriend or somebody had said like, happy birthday, Pookie. And so like I was like, oh, Pookie. And like, so that's like our little inside joke. But
yeah, I mean, he's going crazy.
He's been balling, bro. I'm fired up.
You were calling that out in OTAs. So.
I said, Will always asked me like during OTAs, during camp, he's like who's balling, bro? And like, I remember one year I was like, Rome is going to be a dog. Romeo Dobbs is going to be a dog. Evan Williams, dog. Like, you've only asked me these last 2 years, but
but seriously though, I mean, that's like you've been right spot on. You're like, dude, Evan Williams is just like can't stop getting interceptions in OTAs, and now it's just translating into the.
He's just a ball player. Like he.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like, and I don't know secondary position well enough to like know all the techniques and everything like that. But he just happens to be around the ball.
It's a super instinctual position.
Yeah, it's awesome. And speaking about the secondary, I mean, obviously that whole secondary has been doing great. Obviously, X has been balling. It's great to see Eric Stokes back out there healthy, and then Jair. I mean, pack his bag, strapping shit.
Yeah, bro.
Laying the boom on CJ Stroud, the sideline, talking his shit.
So,
I love that. I love that energy.
Oh, I do too. But dude, what was going on? Like, what was going on pregame, man? Like, there was some beef, man. Like, what was being said?
There was some beef. There was some people talking some sauce out there.
What was being said, man? People want to know.
People do want to know. All I'm gonna say is, if you talk like that, one thing about the pack is that just like those videos show the people seeing the altercation, you're going to have the whole squad behind you. So you better be ready to go. But I can't say what was being said.
All right, that's fair. But there was some good job.
I'm not the person to
yeah, it's not your thing to speak on.
It's not my story to tell.
That's fair. But man, you text me pregame. You're like,
I'm like,
man, these boys are fired up.
I'm like, hey, it's about to be a great game, and it was, dude.
It was intense, man. Back and forth the whole game. Our defense went crazy.
Yeah, but like that's how you want. Like that's football. Like it's honestly, you know, there's times there it's like, oh man, are we ever gonna be able to score? Then it's like, all right, like they can't stop us, and then they come back and they're like, oh man, 2-minute drive, and like those 2-minute drives, bro, we practice at every single practice. And like everybody, like they know what to do. Like that's being a professional. The ultimate, like, and maybe not the ultimate, but one of the ultimate keys, or I guess references or points to just look at and see how professional a team is or a unit is. You go to the 2-minute drill. How do they function? All right, I get this catch, running it in the ref. all right, I got to get out of bounds here. Yards over time, or time over yards, depending on the situation. Like, you don't get enough, you don't get all day to sit there and talk to your coach about this and that and come up with a great scheme. It's just, let's go make a play when you're one-on-one 99% of the time, and let's move the ball meticulously up the field. And, like, that's, like...
Just situational football. You know what I noticed from that? I feel like what was, like you said, like you guys go through that all the time, but what was probably the most noticeable thing for me was the like very clear, concise, and calm communication throughout that entire process. Like the fans did a really good job of, stay quiet offense at work, but at the same time, like there was at one point, I think it was like 50 seconds when Rome caught the ball over the middle, and instead of like everyone panicking and like running up and spiking it, or like running up and like just throwing the ball away on a quick out route.
Yeah.
Like we kind of like took our time because we were already in field goal range, felt comfortable where we were, and dialed up another 10-yard route over the middle, which, by the way, was very odd. Like I did not know if Rome caught that ball, if it was a fumble, if it was incomplete, but it was called a catch. It is a catch.
Strongest hands I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That guy. I mean, like, one thing about Rome, bro, is like he like works so hard. And
yeah, dude.
He'll be in there before anybody else is in there. He's on the jugs. He's on the jug before practice. New follower?
Yeah.
Oh, same number. So maybe we went up and we went down. That's crazy.
Bummer.
Somebody unfollowed mid episode.
That's crazy. It's tough.
That is tough. But like, he's up there on the jugs before the day starts. He's on the jugs after practice, after the day. Like he grinds, bro. And like those catches and those contested catches, it's no just like luck or anything like that.
No.
Like, he works on that, and you see it time and time again. You want to talk like possession receiver? Like, you give him a ball within his arm range or whatever, he's gonna come down with it more than the next guy. So that was awesome to see him. He's had two good weeks.
Yeah,
first week back after everything is.
And he's got an amazing support. I mean, all the fans see how much you guys are so tight with them. The whole team's so tight too. It's cool to see. But yeah, when he ran out the tunnel and threw up the heart to all the fans, I was like, respect, dude.
Yeah.
That was nice to see. So very happy for him.
Great win for the boys. And I mean, we're in a tough division this year, but honestly, like, so much fun. Best division in football.
Oh, by far.
NFC North.
I mean, in the Lions-Vikings game, like the crazy stat right now is the point differential between like all four teams in the NFC North compared to everybody else, and it's like 200 compared to 20.
Bro, it's
the closest
insane.
one
It's
as a
insane.
division.
There's competition everywhere. Obviously, Packers are definitely number one, but like, it's great to see. It's great to see, and like, as a competitor, like, I know everybody in the locker room, they love to see it as well. Like, every week we got to play these teams 2 times a year, and you're gonna get their best shot as always. But now we're also going against the best teams in the league, arguably.
Right. I wonder if it's statistically possible to get all 4 NFC North teams in.
Well,
I don't know if it's possible with like
with
just
the tie-ins and stuff. You'd have to look at.
And other teams like having to like basically like lose too.
Yeah, I'm sure that'd be very tough. But I mean, a 3-team might not be impossible.
Oh, I think that's very in the cards.
And like right now, I was just looking at right before we started the pod. I was just on Twitter real quick, and it was I think 3 teams or all 4 teams.
All 4 teams are currently in right now, but I don't know
race.
if it can finish out like that or not.
Hey, to be somebody in the Midwest right now and to be a sports fan, regardless of what affinity you have. It's a great time.
It is
like,
one of the best falls of all time too. By the way, weather-wise, like, it's been like 70 degrees.
70 degrees 60, in October was not on my bingo card.
No, absolutely not. This has been crazy. I hope we don't just get like slapped in the face.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's just everybody's gonna have the seasonal allergies because it's gonna go from 75 and warm to 30, back to 50, back to 30, and then it's gonna snow on Halloween.
Yeah. Oh no, dude, don't manifest that.
Oh, next week it says it's gonna be beautiful. It's snowing. I'm calling it now. AJ the weatherman. I might have something to do with it. Sorry. I'm in character.
That's good stuff, man. But dude, let's talk about the thing at Kohler you just had, dude.
Yeah.
That looked awesome. It's your second time going.
My first time going. Gab's second time. Kohler Food and Wine Festival.
Wasn't like Martha Stewart there last year?
Martha Stewart was there. If people are not familiar, Kohler, Wisconsin is where obviously Lodge Kohler in Green Bay is like the like little baby brother to the big Kohler, and they do all the bathroom appliances,
all the toilets and
stuff
sinks
like
and
that.
all
But
that
it's an awesome hotel they have there. The American Club and the Carriage House is right next door, but it's all together. They have a great spa and all that good stuff. So go ahead and check that out. But once a year, they have this Kohler Food and Wine Festival, and so they have demo stations. They had like Aperol, Maker's Mark, Don Julio, Kettle One, like all these vendors for alcohol as well. And it's kind of like a little festival. They had like this local farmer was there, a bunch of like local vendors, and they had their cheese. But this one guy had bacon on a stick, and it was like maple glaze with cinnamon sugar on top.
Oh
bacon.
my gosh!
I walked by a couple of times and grabbed those samples.
Dude, I'm kind of a fiend for the appetizers that
Dude,
at the weddings and stuff
amazing.
like that. Like if I get a good appetizer, I'm gonna seek them out.
It's like being one of those Costco guys. Like, whoa, what?
Yeah, bro. I don't know about those guys, but
yeah, but no, I mean it was sick. It was a good time, and we were able to meet a bunch of awesome chefs. We definitely have some restaurants that we got to go check out. So stay tuned to Dining with the Dillons. We'll be going down there. There's some places in Milwaukee, some places in Madison we want to get to, and yeah, awesome chefs, awesome people that we met. And we went to this event, and it was in their showroom, so their nicest new appliances and show bathrooms, and all throughout this 2-story thing, they have all these wine vendors from all over the country. We had champagne from Paris, like all their main people come out, and you just drink and taste. And I mean, they had food stations. It was unbelievable. And we've been to Napa and Healdsburg and Sonoma a bunch of times, but we saw the places that we went. Yeah. They're there. They're just like, I'm like, oh man, like it was great. It was fantastic. So if you're into that sort of thing, if you're into food, wine, alcohol, drinks, or just a good time, a little festival action, you should definitely check that out next year. Happens every year down in Kohler.
It is crazy that Kohler has stuff all over the world. Like all of their appliances are literally all over the world. Oh, I do have a fun fact. I just remember this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So in northeastern Wisconsin, we call drinking fountains or water fountains bubblers. Mm-hmm. So that's because of Kohler, because their product line of drinking fountains is called the Bubbler. That's why like we all call it the Bubbler up here.
That's interesting. Well, I mean, we called him Bubbler in Boston too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
No way. Swear.
Swear. Speaking of accents, I'm normally a Love Island UK guy.
Yo, yeah.
Big Love Island UK guy. I've watched literally every single season, every single episode.
I can't get into it, but tell me about it.
That's my only reality TV. I'm never a big Bachelor guy, Bachelorette, never. But Love Island UK, to the death of me, I would say it's a great show. I love it. In college, my junior year, when the season was over and before I got ready for draft prep, I was literally just in my room just vegging out on episodes. But I've turned my wife, who does not like TV or movies, into somebody who will watch at least a couple episodes every now and again with me. And everybody's been talking about Love Island UK, and you got to check it out. And dude, I was like, nah, dude, Love Island UK will never be better than the UK. This season, bro, you want reality TV drama, and just like you don't know, like cliffhangers. They got games, they got sponsors, their budget's through the roof. The bill they're saying that crazy. I just got to cost some more. For those who you guys know, we're just on the brand new episode of Love Island USA, so we're getting there. But I will say it's a very entertaining season, and this season it's up there with some of the best UK seasons, and it could pass them by. So that's my I went off on a little tangent.
Yeah, but I can't speak on Love Island personally. I just get my reality TV through Zoe Alpert's stories with Chloe's little sister. She's always bringing this wild drama, so that's enough for me.
Where's she at?
She's at a sorority at ASU right now.
Okay, so they got
yeah, she's always got something going on. So so anytime I need a little drama check-in of like what's going on in the world in that aspect,
that's
I'm just
fantastic.
Like, hey Zoe, give me some stories, and it's always
good. You need the tea.
Yeah, you need the tea. Yeah, apparently that's bro. Somebody commented that's a part of the queer community, and that's the only thing that's like weird that we're saying that, or it's so trendy now. I had no idea that was
tea is for everyone.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, man. I thought we're very inclusive in this.
Yeah, this is all inclusive pod. Besides that, I mean, you're just talking about Arizona, ASU. You went to ASU on the previous pod or two podcasts ago, two episodes, You were just down in New York.
Yeah, first time in NYC.
How was New York? Give us a quick little rundown. Central Park, Times Square. Did you see the Statue of Liberty? What'd you do?
No, I didn't. I saw the Statue of Liberty from Brooklyn, so like from afar. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was.
Well, it's because you're far away.
No, it was like in comparative to like everything else you're seeing in the city, like it was cool. Yeah, saw the 9/11 reflective pools. Like walked around that area. That was really cool to see. You could just feel the the somber energy that resonates from that area. Just it was a lot. Really cool to see too. In that aspect, pay some respects and all of that. But yeah, checked out NoHo Soho area for a little bit. Then Central Park for one day. It was New York's a fun time, man. Brooklyn was really cool too. It's a lot different than here, though. I think when I was in Brooklyn, I don't think there was a single place that had a male or female bathroom. Everything was gender neutral, which was a little unique. We were at this Brooklyn brewery, and literally there was just like curtains to like shut off the like bathroom between the urinals and stalls. So, like there'd be like a stall here, and then urinals like right here, but there'd be like a curtain you could close. And like I was like, I mean, personally for me, like I'd take a leak on a tree, like if it was available and I'm at a brewery, like. But for women, I don't know how they would feel about it. But still, I guess that's just the vibe out there, man. It was cool to see though. I enjoyed it. Saw an Orthodox Jewish neighborhood on accident, which was.
What do you mean on that? That's such a specific
at like midnight
thing.
Too. Yeah,
such a specific thing to say on accident.
Yeah, just on accident. I punched in an Uber to 17th Ave instead of 17th Street. I was trying to find a little private party that we got invited to, and
at midnight.
Yeah, at midnight.
Well, what are you getting into?
Dude, so like it was my parents. So it was my parents' friend.
So I got this invite to this party in New York at midnight.
So I was looking for like. So I was like, hey. So I trust. So my parents' friend, who was actually in Green Bay, but he lives in New York. But he was in Green Bay the weekend that I was in New York for the Packer game.
Got it.
And basically he was like, oh, here's. This person stayed at my apartment for 6 weeks when I was gone. Launched a financial company out of it. But he right now is a promoter for a club. Like basically sits in Soho, finds models, and then like invites them to this club. But it's a private event tonight. Like it'd be really cool. Like if you could get into this, I'll connect you guys and you know all that. And he's like, yeah, I can get you in. I was like, all right, sweet. So we're like. I punch in the address. He's like, yeah, show up at midnight and we'll be able to go. And I punched in. And they were both in Brooklyn. And I punched in 17th Ave instead of 17th Street. And I ended up in an Orthodox Jewish neighborhood. And they might have been getting just as lit, to be honest with you.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's because I don't know if you ever seen those videos of them like jumping on the bleachers and somebody dubs like Pure Cocaine by Lil Baby on there. Have you ever seen that video? Yeah. That was going on. So like I was a little like
there's some party going on.
It was midnight? At midnight. It was like 12 it was like 12:15 and they're like it sounds like a lit gymnasium and like everybody's up. There's people sitting on their porches and they're like full dressed out with like the hair coming down and like the huge hats, Orthodox Jew. Like,
are they watching something? Could you see the thing going on or party or?
Dude, it looked like people were like trying to get in. Like people were like climbing on chairs and stuff and like trying to see. Like it was like a packed gym. Like I'm like, and everything's in Hebrew, like on the buses, like school buses.
And so you got dropped off in the middle of this neighborhood. Did the Uber just bounce?
Oh yeah, he took off. He's like, all right, see ya. So I was like, all right. And then like the next Uber away was like 10 minutes. I'm like, that's strange because we're in New York, you know.
What's everybody looking at you like?
They're looking at me crazy, dude. Like I was
like, what are you doing?
But
here?
I was okay. So I wasn't a button-down shirt. So I was like,
so
we were coming from a welcome party, and Chloe was in a dress. But yeah, they were looking at me like I was just crazy.
Yeah, like what is this?
Who is this? Yeah, they're like,
yeah.
But yeah, that was.
And they literally come up to you like you're at a club, like, hey, give me 5 names.
Yeah, bro. I was like, hey, who do you know here? But no, so that was that was my New York experience. The wedding in Brooklyn was beautiful. City was the backdrop of Manhattan.
Do you even rate New York in your top 3? Would top 3 cities? Go ahead. Let me hear them.
All right, I'm gonna go. New York does not make top 3.
Does it make top 5?
It makes top 5.
Okay,
yeah. I'll say top 5.
Top 3.
I would say is like Milwaukee considered one of the cities?
You can put Milwaukee in it. Dude.
So I always have a good time in Milwaukee, but it's super accessible. So I'm gonna make my list on cities I've been to, like huge cities
that you want to like travel to.
Yeah. Okay. So number 3, Chicago. It's fun to make an effort down to Chicago.
Okay.
2 and 1 are like interchangeable, but I'm gonna put Boston at 2.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't spent a time in Boston with
That's
you
fine,
yet.
bro. Don't explain yourself.
All right, whatever. And then London, number 1. We went out to London for the Packer game when I was out there. We stayed out there for a week, and that was an awesome experience. Would love to go back there again.
So you're saying London is better than any city in the United States?
I mean, to travel to,
yes
like the question was travel to.
The question is yes or no.
No.
No?
No.
London's not better.
Than every city in the United States?
Than any city. You said it's your number one place that you'd go to.
Yeah,
so
absolutely, because it's not that accessible.
So you'd rather go to London over any other city in the United States?
Yes. If you asked me to like go travel to a city, like if I could pick a city to go travel to right now?
Yes.
London.
Okay. Noted. Got it.
It's an awesome time. So highly recommend it.
I guess I'll just cancel those tickets we had to Boston.
No, dude, we're still going. Like November 7th through the 10th, dude. Like I'm there.
This guy. Well, bring it back to football a little bit.
Yeah.
I just, while you were saying it, I was thinking about this last week. There's some crazy games going on. The Ravens were balling. Derrick Henry was going crazy. Monday night game. It's fun to see them just really picking it up. We joked around.
Shout out Todd Monken, Door County lover.
We were all joking around when they came out for preseason. We're like, hey, like we're not gonna play each other during the season, but hopefully we see each other in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
So like
they're in for camp.
That'd be awesome.
That would be an awesome
to make
Super Bowl.
Happen. And what about so our thoughts on the white helmets this year? I thought the white was sick, but they're missing the yellow stripe because the uniforms have the yellow stripe and
the pants had the yellow stripe. They just it was just like one little missing piece,
Yeah.
And if we would have lost, I definitely would have blamed it on that.
There's no yellow stripe on the helmets.
That's why, yeah. What are we taking
the
away?
equilibrium.
Yeah. No, but the Packers uniforms though, like they should our home uniform should always just be the green and yellow. Like I think what would be a sweet actually throwback was if they did what they used to wear in the 60s and have the stripes were a little different.
Yeah.
Yellow stripes, and then also the socks too were how the old skin socks were too for the Washington Redskins socks, how they used to have the stripes right here.
Yeah.
The Packers used to have that as well. I think they should bring that back for a game. I think that'd be a cool look, but and gray face masks, so just the 60s look basically.
Yeah. You know what? What was your thoughts on those Illinois helmets though?
Dude,
those are badass, I thought.
You thought they were badass?
Bro, what? I thought the Illinois helmets were sick. You don't like them?
Dude, I thought, they were so ugly.
No.
Yes, those were so disgustingly ugly.
No, bro.
It was funny. You know what it was? It made me really. I don't like Michigan as a team. One of my buddies is a huge Michigan fan. Always talks about him. He went there, he didn't, and they got. It's they clowned him with them on. That's what I felt like. It's you wear those jerseys to clown on your opponent because it's I don't give a shit. We're wearing leather helmets. That's disgusting,
bro. They were fire, bro.
Dude, they were not fire, bro.
They were sick.
You really like them? Did you like what about the overall jersey?
No.
Beyond the helmet.
The whole uniform was ass.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
they clowned them in those jerseys.
The helmet was sick. The uniform was trash.
Okay. I'll give you that. I can agree on that.
The uniform was
It was was almost like the pewter look too, like the Tampa Bay color.
Who you got winning the Big Ten championship this year?
Bro, you know who's kind of nice?
Who?
Indiana. But I got Oregon. Oregon's gonna win.
I was about to say, bro.
Which upsets me a little bit, but
you don't got any of the real Big Ten teams winning?
Dude, that's it. That upsets me, to be honest with you. The fact that Oregon really has the best odds to win the Big Ten right now.
Fuck it, I got Penn State.
Oh, you got Penn State?
Yeah.
They got Wisconsin this weekend though.
Yeah.
Upset City.
No.
The line did start out at 4.5. It quickly jumped to 6.5.
No.
Penn State. So
no. And that's no shade either.
Night game though.
I root for Wisconsin football after Boston College football, obviously, which has recently been letting me down a little bit. But definitely root for Wisconsin football. But I'm also a realist, and this is just not Wisconsin's year to win the Big Ten championship. But it's coming. I trust the process. It is coming.
Luke Fickell's that guy, dude.
It's coming.
Yeah, trust the process.
Trust the process. Should we read the letter?
What does the letter say? I haven't even picked that up yet.
It says, AJ, I hope you've had a great summer. You've set yourself up for a huge senior season. We'd love to get you back here when everyone is here for a game. We are sorry that you didn't enjoy your visit. You would be our one and only running back and number one priority in this class. Loyalty is huge for us in this program. Sorry again for the visit.
Whoa. What happened? Wait, so did you tell them that you had a bad visit? Because I've heard the story about you having a bad visit at Wisconsin.
Bro, I left my house when I was getting recruited. I left my house to go to see Wisconsin. And I told my mom, I'm like, hey, Wisconsin's my number one. I love Wisconsin. They always got big guys up front, great running backs, and even my running back coach from Boston College, Brian White, who coached Ron Dane at BC, coached Ron Dane at Wisconsin. He was there for a long time. Coach Heisman winners for Wisconsin. He was recruiting me to BC and was like, hey, like if you're gonna go somewhere else, like in all honesty, go to Wisconsin. Like they're gonna. So I'm getting there. I'm pumped. I'm like this. I'm going to commit on this visit. Bro, and I get there, and I'm with some freaking, I don't even know who it is. And sorry to throw shade. It's probably somebody who's super elite now. But, like, I don't remember. I'm there as a high school kid, bro, and all we did is we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and, sat there and, like, saw like the dorm room. It was the most boring.
You just hung
visit.
On the dorm,
bro. It was the most boring visit.
Was it like in March or when was this,
bro? Most boring visit I've ever been on, ever.
That's too bad. So ever. Okay, so you have a boring
and
visit.
so, but to my point, yeah. So sorry, we'll fast forward. We won't talk about this too long. But the whole thing is they were only taking one running back in this class, and it worked out for all parties because at the time, Jonathan Taylor was committed to Rutgers. I was not committed to anywhere yet. Maybe he wasn't committed, but that's where he did commit first. I committed to Michigan first, and then I switched, he switched. But they were like, hey, we're only going to take one running back. We're only going to take one running back. We want it to be you. I get there, meet all the coaches. It's great. I'm like, bro, this visit was terrible. I leave that place. I'm like, I thought this place is supposed to be so much fun. Like, it's Madison, jump around. Everybody's telling me it's the best place ever. It's so much fun to go to college. I'm like, bro, this place is whack. I had more fun at UMass. Well, actually,
UMass is
a different
Zoomass, bro.
You're talking Zoomass? Yeah, it is a zoo. So that's actually,
shout out Kareem.
Yeah, that's actually a terrible comparison because the zoo probably can't compete even on Madison's best day. No. But yeah, it just was a bad visit. And so I have a shoebox.
That worked out because John.
Yeah, JT went there. He balled out. Obviously.
It was all meant to be.
It was all meant to be. It worked out for me. Second, I did my thing there. All-time leading rusher at BC, so it all worked out. But just a very funny kind of like butterfly effect, if you will.
Yeah, seriously. Well, so like knowing you're very upfront and honest with a lot of that stuff. Like, did you just tell him like, yeah, my visit sucked, or like,
bro? Yeah, I can't remember which coach. At the time, I had to take a break from those glasses for a sec. Does this look even worse?
No.
This looks goofy.
No, it's just funny that I'm just realizing that like people are going to want to see that clip, of like you talking about Wisconsin and you're just going to Frozone.
Yeah, I'm in Frozone the whole time, bro.
Just dead serious in a Frozone costume.
Yeah. Nah, bro, I mean, like the thing with me, like I was just like, hey, like, they're like, hey, how was the visit? I was like, it was all right. And then I think I did Wisconsin, then I did Notre Dame, then Michigan. I did the whole thing, and I committed to Michigan at first. My top 5 was Wisconsin, Michigan, Virginia, Florida State, and Michigan, Wisconsin, Notre Dame, Florida State, Virginia. My top 5.
And then BC was just out of left
BC
field.
was out, bro. Like, BC was out, but, like, over time, I ended up getting hurt my senior year. For a little bit, and I was like had time to just kind of like think about it. And I was like, where would I want to be without football? My grandfather, Tom Gatewood, the GOAT.
Notre Dame football Hall of Fame.
Notre Dame Hall of Famer, college football Hall of Famer.
College football Hall of Fame.
Football Hall of Famer, and he played back there with Joe Theismann and everything. Played for the Giants for a little bit, but he was just like the 3 A's were big for him: academics, athletics, and atmosphere. And where would you want to be? God forbid you couldn't play football. And I was like, man, I love Boston. I love the community. Boston College obviously have a great has great academics, and it all works. And I can play football there, and I can be great. And you can go to the league from anywhere. And so you see every single year in the NFL, you see guys from D2, D3, international making plays. So it all worked out for everybody. But yeah, BC over time, I was like, you know what? Like they were there. They were my second offer my freshman year. First offer was UMass. Game 2 my freshman year.
Zoomass was like,
the zoo. They're like, yeah, we need him.
That's sick.
But yeah, so that's that.
That's cool. Yeah, but all right, you didn't say though. Did you tell the coach like my visit sucked?
Yeah, no, I told him like the visit was. I was just like, hey, like honestly, like the visit wasn't great, and they followed up. And I have in my basement, my mom sent me all the letters and stuff I had from schools, and we have a humongous thing, and just shoeboxes on shoeboxes on shoeboxes, whatever, bunch of letters, and there's a whole shoebox dedicated to just Wisconsin football letters.
Oh wow,
and
that's crazy.
Most of them are from post visit, like, hey, we got to get you back. The entire staff wrote, "Damn, we have to get you back to Wisconsin," because that visit did not depict it. But like I said, it worked out for everybody. But yeah, it's crazy. That's a cool story, though. It's crazy to think like how, like I ended up in Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin. I literally say Wisconsin and Green Bay is my home. Like, yeah. And then but I didn't want to go to school here.
Yeah, it all, like you said, it all worked out.
It's crazy. And every time I go down to Madison, it's so much fun.
You go trick or treating as a kid.
Yep.
You got the pillowcase, obviously. Of course, you can't trick or treat without a pillowcase.
If you're trick or treating with anything besides a pillowcase and you're above the age of 6 years old, you're not coming over my house.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're getting the fun size bars, dude. Yeah. But what are you grabbing? Is you grabbing the Milky Way?
Bro, well, I guess I can't say nowadays, but I'd say over my course of trick or treating, and I look back at my best trick or treating years and best hauls. I started off as a big Almond Joy guy. As a little kid, I loved coconut. But I'd say Reese's is probably what I lean towards in my older
staple.
Years. Just a staple. It's just always good. It's always classic.
It's like running power, Just chocolate peanut butter.
It works. Chocolate peanut butter. Double team blocks. Follow your blockers. Yep. Right up the gut. 3 yards to carry. You just go ahead and eventually we'll score a touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about you? What do you got?
I always grabbed when I was a kid the Whopper, like the 3 little chocolate ball Whoppers. Yeah. Like those always were like.
I see you as like a big gobstopper kid, like a big
dude. I was a huge gobstopper kid, bro. Yeah. Like when I would study in college, or like in high school, I would always get a box of gobstoppers because it would be like.
Then it turned into chew.
Yeah, then now you're just zen.
Now you're just a big zen, zen man.
Upper gummy pillow, dude.
Man, that's fantastic. What's your best Halloween costume you can remember? Like one of the most fun costumes you had?
Dude, when I was a kid, I was so pumped to be Indiana Jones when I was like 5 years old. Yeah, that explains the poster behind our old mummy friend there, mummy cheesehead friend. But yeah. Indiana Jones, I had a whip and everything, but my mom took the whip away immediately as soon as she saw it in my hand. So
yeah, bro, that's not a good look.
Yeah, no, she's like, it was. I thought it was sick because it was Indiana Jones is sweet, but yeah, that was probably I was excited about that one. What about you?
I was always a good vampire. I like
the vampire. Bro, dude, that's Gabs too.
I love a good. I'm also a big Vampire Diaries guy. So.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, Vampire was always a fun one. I feel like it's a Halloween classic.
Did you like Twilight?
No, hated it.
I could never get into that stuff.
I thought that was terrible. CGI was dog shit.
It was terrible, bro. It was just a bunch of teenage girls freaking out about abs.
But hey, speaking of the posters here, Incredibles. Frozone needs his own movie.
Dude, yes, make it happen.
A Frozone movie, a solo Frozone movie would go crazy. We need to make Frozone the main character. He's always coming up, saving the day, little Robin Hood action. Frozone needs his moment.
Yes, bro.
All right, I might be a little fired up, but
you have the right to be. You are Frozone.
I am Frozone, bro. Cast me in the next movie. Cast me in the live action.
Dude, the live action would
Live
go
action
crazy.
Pixar.
That would be such
Bro,
an IMDb
that would be
sick pull, dude.
Should we just make any like high school producers want to make a parody Incredibles? And I'll just wear this fit.
Yeah, I'll be Jack or something.
You could be Jack.
Or well, maybe Trent could be Jack or something. I'll be like
we
Dash.
Put you in
I'd be Dash.
Yeah, you would be Dash.
R.I.P. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Shout out the little dog. But anyway, yeah, dude. I don't know. What about Halloween movies? What's your go-to
Halloween movies?
Like, do you have a rewatch Halloween movie?
I always say, I mean, Halloween. Really, anytime the leaves start changing, I'm a Charlie Brown and the Giant Pumpkin guy. I think it's just a classic staple. I made Trey watch it for the first time this year, and but besides that, I'd probably say The Nightmare Before Christmas is probably my favorite. My favorite Halloween movie.
That's mine too, bro.
What?
That's why, yeah, dude. I mean, it's not a Christmas movie. It's definitely a Halloween movie for whatever that debate is, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I gotta love that one.
Are you just piggybacking on what I said, or do you really?
Bro, stop it. We all know. No, that movie's classic, dude. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. Probably haven't seen it in like 10, 15 years, but yeah, I mean, that's an all-time classic. It's like the only like Halloween movie I can think of besides like horror films.
Yeah. Are you a big horror movie guy?
I hate horror films.
We should do like I don't even know.
But you play those jump scare like video games. Do they get you actually?
Yeah, they freaking get me.
Do you turn the lights off?
I know when it's coming too. I'm like, all right, the guy's gonna be right behind the door. I open up that door and this guy, sure enough, about to punch a hole through my computer.
Oh shit! Dude,
man.
I've never played one of those before. I gotta get a PC or something.
Shoot, we gotta get you on it, bro. We get when we get to 3,000 followers. No, that might be too attainable.
Yeah, it's very attainable. Let's do it. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say we gotta make Will watch a scary movie in the dark, play zombies in the dark all by himself, and we'll have cameras just watching them.
Play zombies.
Zombies in the dark as a kid is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dude. You know what I haven't done in a long time? We were talking about this last night. Actually, was I haven't been to a haunted house since I was like 10 years old, I think.
Oh yeah. And
didn't you guys do that for a Halloween party?
Yeah,
with the Packers.
One year at the Halloween party, we did. We did Terror on the Fox. It was a great time. We I really one thing I like to do is I like corn mazes.
Oh, okay.
You want haunted houses are scary for sure. They're definitely scary. Terror on the Fox does a really good job, but you want to go to a haunted corn maze. Not only are people jumping out at you, but you're lost.
I don't like that, bro.
You're lost, bro.
Oh, dude.
Can't see the way out.
Dude, yeah.
That's what we need to do. We do an IRL stream out there.
Yeah, dude, I don't know about that, man.
We do a podcast in the middle. And
I'm afraid of how I'd react, dude. Like, I feel like if someone like really ran at me, like I would like quick jab.
That's fine.
Is that fine? Do you just like?
What if they dodge you and punch you though?
That'd suck. You know, they're probably accustomed to people reacting with fight instead of flight. I don't know what my reaction is. I
think they probably have some code of ethics where like they've seen it enough times. Any experienced haunter at a haunted house knows like not to get too close, or if they do jump, to instantly like I would. Like just
you really think those people are trained professionals, dude? Like I really don't think people working at the haunted house are that trained professionals. I think they're there just to get a kick out of scaring the shit out of you.
I know, but I think they're also trained enough to know that they don't want to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, like scare you, and then
they're just praying for a lawsuit of just AJ Dillon just punching them in the face.
That's just one of those things, bro, that I'm gonna do when I'm just like. If I'm just having a bad day, I'm like, hey, bro, let me get in this haunted house and let me just scare the shit out of people.
Oh, God, yeah, that would be fun.
Tune in to Dillon. Tune in to Dillon Haunted House. It's just me and Will. just screaming promos at you. Check out episode 26, Halloween edition. Did you check out the memberships on YouTube?
Yes, bro. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Did you find the golden snitch? If so,
yes, dude. Find the golden snitch.
And you got to tag us on Instagram with it. And first person to get it will get we got a follower?
Yeah, we got a follower.
All right, we went up this time. We didn't go down.
All right, that's smooth.
Hey, well, we appreciate you guys. We're dropping this episode early, obviously, so everybody can enjoy their Halloween. We know not too many people are probably going to have time to watch the pod on Halloween, so we want to get you guys in the spirit. And every single day, we're going to be dropping clips from the episode, so we'll slowly get into the Halloween spirit and just kind of count down the days. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
as
appreciate
always.
it, guys.
Tune into Dillon. Like, subscribe, share. Check out the YouTube memberships. Join the Discord channel. Tune into Dillon.
Just talk about it with your friends, man.
Talk about it with your friends. Listen to it with your friends. Dress up with your friends. Have a beer with your friends. Have a non-alcoholic beer with your friends. Sit with your friends. Chill with your friends.
Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do, but do it listening to Tune into Dillon.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.